And we are back. Welcome to another episode of It's Sports Radio Podcast. I'm D Ball. I'm here with Chris. Yeah, we got a lot on the docket today. We got some NBA draft combine stuff. Mavericks hire Mike Schmitz. Um, Cavs still game 5. A lot to go over. Just a general second round update. Chris, what's up, dog?
Doing good, dog. Doing good.
What's been going on with you? Like, what you been paying attention to? The world's been kind of a little crazy. What you been paying attention to lately?
Man, I seen first thing WNBA kicked off, so I've been looking at it a little bit. I seen Paige, she took down Caitlyn in the first game of the season. But then I heard you went to home opener.
I did. I kind of did want to talk about it. Uh, First off, it was actually a great atmosphere, great turnout for a home opener. It was
Okay.
actually it was more women than I thought, more black people than I thought.
Yep.
It was overall a great environment. Now I don't know if the crowd was there for Angel Reese, if it was just the home opener or the Maver. I said the Mavericks. The Wings are just kind of getting lit throughout the city just because it's just another sports team. Dallas really is a good sports town though, in terms of like tradition. Well, sports period, bro. Texas period really is a good sports place. So the atmosphere, the crowd, I think it was great. It was pretty much packed. So yeah, the seats was kind of uncomfortable. It was some hard ass seats,
Dang. Okay.
but the actual game,
Yeah.
I'm coming around to Enrique and Paige as a duo, especially if Enrique buys in on defense like she did in that game.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, Ryan Howard, she cut Paige water off. That's one of the best defensive teams in
Yeah.
terms of women's teams. That team, Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray is like Tatum and Brown, two-way wings. Uh, Alicia Gray might be a top 7 player in the WNBA. She's just kind of good at everything. I like they point guard. Angel Reese was playing to the crowd like she was a WWE superstar. She was
Yeah.
spamming cellies after her layups
Layups
and
and stuff. Yeah.
so the game was actually good, but Enrique took over the third, had some great big shots. I don't know. I enjoyed it. And we play who we play Minnesota tomorrow. I was disappointed AZ Fudd didn't play, Chris.
Yeah. I seen that. I was like, really? Already?
On bus watch.
Yeah. I'm not fit to be on bus watch after 2 games, but come on.
Nope, Olivia Miles is way better, bro. We all knew it, and she might be the next Chelsea Gray. Olivia Miles, 21-8, her debut.
She's starting.
Yeah, AZ Fudd should have been starting. She was starting in the preseason until they was like, ooh, this don't look good. We're not for that like AZ
Man,
Fudd wasn't starting.
they was getting her reps, and Enrique got that seniority. She was always gonna play.
Yeah, but man, I don't know. I don't know. But it should be a good season for the Wings, and they probably gonna be better than what everybody thought. I told you in the preseason too, Chris. I said, bro, man, I don't know. This looking like it could work.
Yeah, I mean, Page year 2, improved front court. Enrique hopefully gelling in with it. It looks better.
Yeah. So if those two can figure it out in terms of a duo, I like it
Yeah,
because Enrique did what she was supposed to do as a number 2. She really probably is gonna be number 1 or 1A, 1B, however it goes. But when Ryan Howard was just on page, Enrique stepped up, and we didn't get the win, but it was a good game. Yeah. What else? What's I gonna say? Do you think? Have you been paying attention to the one-on-one stuff?
well, one-on-one stuff.
Like the beef between NBA players and the one-on-one community. You haven't been seeing none of that?
What?
What?
Where I been?
Let me see if I can find some of it.
The beef I did see is apparently Drake dissed LeBron, LeBron in his 1 a.m. at Albany track the other last.
And it was trash. It was trash. Like that. He need to go on, just hang it up, man. You had a great run, bro. His career mirrors LeBron. I guess he thought that was his spirit animal or something.
That's
He,
crazy. Nah, he finna drop album of the year.
I mean, I'm interested and I'm gonna listen and hopefully he hungry, but still could be time to hang it up, bro. He been rapping 20 years, bro. That's a young man sport, bro. You about and then he act too young. It's like, dog, he's not. I love Drake, but he kind of overstaying his welcome. Or you got to at least disappear for a couple years, then come back. Let people miss you.
Yeah.
So you done pre-ordered the Iceman?
I ain't pre-ordered nothing. No, I'll just.
No. Oh, they don't got him talking, but this is what he said. Gil Arenas on the NBA versus 1v1 players debate. The benefit in a one-on-one style goes to the one-on-one player. Your NBA credentials has no weight in a one-on-one game. So Nas or any of those guys, they would have the upper hand on the NBA player. You didn't see Austin Rivers versus the Nas dude?
No, I didn't. I missed this.
You didn't see any of it? Okay.
Hey, where I been?
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
I usually see stuff like this, but it's crazy.
Comes to me playing, putting my name in these conversations when it comes to me playing some of these YouTube one-on-one guys. All right, I got respect for the space. I got respect for their hustle. I love all cultures of basketball and at all levels. But there are levels. Respectfully, man. Like, y'all putting even my name with this shit is disrespectfully. Like, this guy didn't get minutes at FAMU. I got called out by someone else. This dude was like 5'10" last month and the month before and the month before. I get why they do it. I get it. I appreciate it. It's all love. I have no interest in playing you. None of y'all. Y'all want me to allocate time away from my family and my career and media and everything I got going business-wise as a retired basketball player to get my body right and get back in shape to play who? If y'all want me to play someone, then go get some of the names that I said and some of the posts I said. Go get some guys I competed with at the highest level that could actually get my gears up and get me excited to play. I'm not doing this shit, man. And I'd set your culture back. It'd be a slaughter. Y'all talking about 1v1, bro? 3 dribbles? Good God. Stop adding me. I'm done. I'm not addressing this no more. Done. Putting my name because I feel like you guys have gone too far with this. And y'all putting my name in this consistently is just disrespectful to me. And I have respect for the one-on-one culture. I have respect for everything they've built out. I got respect for a lot of those guys as players, but no, I'm good, man. It wouldn't, I'm telling you. And they're more than welcome to play pickup. We play pickup all the time for fun. So we could play there and he can get a dose of reality there. But for me to really do this and like actually put time into this and actually like, it would have to be someone that I really would get my gears up going for, you know, a player that I played with or against at the highest level. Just the way it works for me personally. He in my DMs talking about 50K. Come on, man. No, thank you. Because I just missed me with the ducking and who, man. I played in the biggest games at the highest level, at every level. You think I'm pressure to play a one-on-one match, man, versus, you know, man, oh man. So it's all love, bro.
Bro, Austin Rivers and JJ Redick are some of the most pretentious motherfuckers ever.
NBA players to play one-on-one like a nigga that's I try to come at old NBA players to play one-on-one like a nigga that's 40 about to be playing a 25-year-old. That's what you're supposed to do. And these dumb, the niggas that watch y'all be like, Austin Rivers should play him. Why? He's scared? No, nigga, the nigga's 38 years old. He done played 10 years in the NBA against the best players in the world. What the fuck he look like about to go out there and play one-on-one against some young?
Well, basically, you get the gist. But yeah,
no, this ain't it. Because some of these old dudes be begging to get into the big 3.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, bro ain't calling out Cam Thomas. He ain't calling out Bones. He ain't calling out Rob Dillingham.
Them dudes them dudes are in the league. They are not going to play a competitive 1v1 game anyway. I guess
Why not in the summer? Why not in the summer?
You could, yeah, you could. And the old dude's probably not going to do a competitive 1v1 anyway, but it's better for them. It's more they don't want to lose. They don't want to look like they could lose.
I don't even think it's that. I just think basketball has become elitist. do you hear how they talk? Do you hear how Reggie Miller talk and Austin Rivers? They've been talking about our game. I hate that shit. They be like, you don't be hearing, you don't be catching that when they be saying that.
A little bit. I kind of see that where basketball can be a little elitist just because of how it's not as easy for the dude from that could dominate public. Like you can still make it to the league, but if you dominate public high school and that's it, and you go to the league like that, versus if you got the personal trainer, the AAU coach, and you dominating on a prep school and all that kind of stuff, like it's things like that. It's a little different to get to the league like that. It's a different path.
And that's why you hit it on the head. I think that's why it's elitist in my opinion. Because like if you like you said, public school used to be an event. Like, we had kinfolk that played like high level public school basketball. It used to be an event in our hometown. So it's like it's not even like that no more. Like you probably still got the Duncanville Coca-Cola tournament, stuff like that. Duncanville probably still the best public school rocking. But even they can have ups and downs just depending on who goes where. Like Anthony Black brother left and went to a prep school. So everything to me is elitist because now Beckham Black is on his brother's AAU team. He's with prep. So basketball just kind of seems elitist to me now. And the way they talk about this one-on-one situation, you could just say, man, no, I don't want to play. I'm too old or whatever. But once you start bringing in the resume, come on, bro, it's basketball. Like, you either go play or you ain't.
Yeah, like, I'm going to be honest, just because you're in the NBA does not mean you're going to be cold in a one-on-one. It's a little bit of a different game. And it truly is. Like, you have to actually guard more. Some dudes in the NBA don't guard. Some dudes in the NBA, they really don't guard. They kind of, do that half kind of guarding stuff, and they hit three. They can knock down some threes. Some dudes in the NBA cannot get their shot off the dribble. You kind of have to do that in 1v1. So it's not just automatic that, I'm an NBA player, I'm going to dominate you. Yes, I get it. These dudes are the top of the line basketball players. But if you take an elite 1v1 style player who probably had some high experience in college as well, like, they're not sorry either.
Yeah. Now, I ain't going to cap. Austin Rivers kind of cooked, bro. He said, bro, he couldn't get off the bench at FAMU or whatever he was saying. But it's just like, say, man, you either go play him or you ain't. I think he played Gerald Green. But it's like you do gotta like that's not a great opponent. Gerald Green old as hell, man. Yeah. And I think one of them played Najee Marshall too for the Mavericks. So I don't know. I just think basketball has become elitist. Bro, sports don't start in Texas until 7th grade now? Like school sports? Yes. They're pricing regular kids out, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to start like public school sports then. Because it used to be you used to play in elementary school depending on what school you went to.
Yep. 7th grade, Chris.
Yeah. I played in 3rd grade. I played in 3rd grade for a little bit.
See? Like, man, that's great.
7th grade is kind of wild. Not even 6th grade, which is like, it's not even starting at 6th grade for middle school. It's kind of crazy.
And I don't know. I'm just saying basketball is becoming elitist, man. Everybody want to play AAU and prep, and like you said, private trainers. Everybody is a junior from an NBA player now. Like I'm just saying, basketball. I don't like that because James Naismith didn't even trademark basketball. He just gave it to the world, invented it, and was like, "Y'all do y'all thing." You know that?
Nah, I ain't know.
So yeah, it's not even basketball. Is like literally a public thing. Nobody owned the rights to it when he first invented it. But that was just some quick little things on there. What else do we have? Oh, the Mavericks hired Mike Schmitz. I didn't even know until you texted me about it.
Not for real?
I didn't know. Like, and the one thing I liked about Mike Schmitz, because he used to run Draft Express. You remember Draft Express? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the first thing that I thought of when I seen the hire. I was like, the dude from Draft Express.
Because he was one of the first YouTube scouts to get hired by the NBA. He ended up going to Portland. Yeah. So this is my thing with him though, from the Maverick side of things. Talent evaluation in draft, I think it's gonna be good. Like he's gonna pick the right guy.
Yeah.
Because he knows what he's talking about when it comes to scouts. But trades and free agency, I don't know how he's gonna do with that. That's not his background. So and then I really don't know how good Masai is in those areas either. Like re-signing guys, free agents, trades. That's probably my only hold up with Schmitz. But in terms of just bringing in talent, I think he gonna do a great job. Like, what was your thought?
Yeah, I kind of thought the same. I was like, oh, we'll probably draft well, which we kind of need. We got 3 picks this. We got a second. Yeah, we got 3 picks this year that we kind of do need to hit on, or do well, get a pretty good player. Because after that, we have to get it through trades. And so Mike Schmitz, he may not be the best in trades. Like, it's always different for a new GM to start getting their hands dirty as far as trades, free agency, giving out contracts, things like that. Hopefully, he can lean on the experience of Masai for that. I don't know if they're going to give him assistant GM and bring back Matt Riccardi and Michael Finley. I don't know if they want to be back, but I think they're still involved a little bit right now. So
yeah,
maybe
I didn't forget you tried to hype up Michael Finley. But keep going, my bad.
we ain't no hyping up. I just said I don't mind him being back if he can do a good job because he's been here already. So
You were trying to make it seem like he did a good job. He traded AD.
yes,
And it was
he traded AD, and what did he get back? He got a good young player in AJ. He got Marvin Bagley. He got a pick, and then he got off that salary. Like, I'm fine with it.
all right.
Middleton too. I mean, I'm not worried about Chris Middleton, but we got some players from that.
Chris Middleton damn near was too good at times. I was like, bro, like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
But yeah.
I thought we should have sat him and Clay and some of these other dudes a little more down the stretch, but we just wanted to win so bad.
Yeah, but my thing is true. Just they Coop Rock out. I wasn't mad at it. Mad at it.
Same here. But yeah, I think Mike Schmitz will do a great job in evaluating the talent, like you said. Like, was very high on Luka. He was probably one of the first people to be high on Luka and really call out him being as one of the generational prospects. He was high on Denny, and it went to go get him from Washington once he got into the GM space in Portland as well. So I mean, he does well in scouting. Like, there's also he does do some interesting picks. I mean, I don't know if this specifically was him, but getting Jan Hansen, we'll see how that go.
I told you when it happened. I said, bro, that's strictly a business move, bro. That was a business move.
It's development.
It was a business move. China is a hell of a market. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Shaden Sharp. I mean, he got Shaden Sharp without any high school experience college experience. And he's still looking like a solid contributor for their future. Took a chance on Scoot. So I mean, he does things that could be seen as risky or swinging moves, and then he also does talent evaluation where he knows the guys that should be very well.
See, now I'm thinking, because now Braden Burris has been mocked to us. It's been Michael, it's been Aker. They literally kind of put every guard available to us at one point. But I've been looking at Braden Burris. Did you see any of the combine stuff?
A little bit, yeah. I'm just seeing that, and they be talking about, oh, these dudes can't jump compared to the NFL players, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I didn't see that. What you mean?
They pulling up like Tristan Wirfs jump and comparing it to like AJ and Boozer's vertical and all that stuff. Like, that Tristan Wirfs jumping higher than he all that kind of thing. And I think they saying that Cameron Boozer is slow, but I'm like,
bro, this my thing. Like, because they were doing it with Braden Burris too.
Yeah,
they just target the polished guys who's probably not like as athletic. But it's just like, bro, Cameron Boozer has literally, since he's been I've seen his whole career since he was like 14, Chris. Cameron Boozer has been the best player since he came on the scene. Or if not the best, he's been a top 3 player. Like, since he was a freshman, he's been like a top 5, top 10 player. Then like sophomore, he's borderline top 3 all the way up to the senior. And then senior, he was easily number 1. But like, long story short, I think him and Coop, like, since they was freshmen, they was competing for All-American spots in high school. basically, since they was like freshmen in high school, all the way up until they graduated high school, they could have been McDonald's All-Americans every year.
Yeah,
So, like the Cameron Boozer is a blue chip prospect. Like, watch the basketball. I ain't gonna stunt. They did lower the whatever that what they lowered something for him because he could jump and get it. But it's like, dude is still 6'8", 7-foot wingspan. It's like, goddamn, how y'all want him to jump?
I know. Yeah,
You seen?
go
what's
ahead.
that?
I
Oh,
don't think it matters that much, but yeah.
You seen Cameron Carr from Baylor?
Nah, I see. What do you do?
Boy, you were jumping at the gym.
Oh, okay. I thought you seen.
He got like a 42-inch vertical. He's out of Baylor. He got like almost a 7-foot wingspan, 6'5", great shooter. So I wouldn't be surprised if he go high.
Yeah, I was like, that's a maybe sleeper target with that 30th pick, but I don't know if he'll last that long.
Oh, hell no.
Lakers
Speaking of
25.
Who?
Lakers.
And what pick?
25.
Boy, Cameron Carr might be going lottery now. That's what I'm thinking. Who do you think speaking of that 30th pick, did you have any targets? Because I got a couple.
Yeah. I like Yesufu from Baylor, another Baylor guy.
Why?
Man, because originally he was supposed to be a lottery pick, and you gonna just down him for having a down year. That's like saying, oh, VJ was originally supposed to be a higher pick, probably. And people started having negative buzz on him, and Sixers took him. Just said, nah, he's a great player, and we're gonna take him.
It's not about that. Like, yeah, he was a blue chip prospect, but we're talking about the Mavericks. Like, what is Yesufu? Like, how does
he's gonna be good athletic for us and be able to run the. It's a good pick at 30.
Okay, who else you got? I mean, it's not. I get it. That's a great value pick, but are we putting him in the best position to bring out his talents?
I guess Zuby from I think it is Zuby Easy for whatever from St.
John's.
Yeah, I think he'll fit in nicely. He's pretty big. He can defend well. Whatever else. So I think Messiah like him.
Why you sound like you don't like nobody that can shoot? But keep going.
Man, we can get some. Oh, I like Isaiah Evans. I just don't know if he'll last down there. I love Isaiah Evans. Reunite him with his boy Coop.
They said, I wouldn't hate that pick for sure. But they said he tested so bad, so he could drop to 30. And I like Isaiah Evans, but he kind of get me kind of Monty Bates vibes, like a little bit in terms of like, yeah, he can shoot, but what about anything else? If his shot not falling, I don't know what he's even okay at. So I don't know about Isaiah Evans and testing bad is kind of crazy too. He might be even shorter than what we thought, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know some people like I've seen in the Maverick space like Malik Thomas out of Arkansas, the other guard next to Acuff. But I mean, it just depends.
I wouldn't mind Malik Thomas because I ain't gonna stunt. I want some kind of like bench scoring, like some explosive microwave scoring. We need something like that. But I kind of still want to see what AJ Johnson does. This is my thing. We gotta just let some of these guys rock, bro. You gotta let AJ Johnson rock, give him a real opportunity because he got some juice. You just gotta see if you can squeeze it and see where it go. So I think he could potentially be that explosive guard off the bench potentially. So it's like I wouldn't probably waste the first round pick on another guy in that mode, even though I wouldn't just be terribly mad. But I think we need shooting. I think like just actual shooting and just good role player stuff at 30. Because I think Dylan Swain from Texas, he kind of boosted his stock, so he might not be available, but I wouldn't be mad at that pick. But I want shooting. Here goes some 3 names. Alex Caravan, dude from UConn. I like him. I think he could be like a Max Strus type guy. Because I've been watching a lot of Cavs. So that Max Strus type role player archetypes where it's like I've been in big games, I can hit shots. I'm not gonna be scared of the moment. I like him.
Yeah.
They got us mock Joshua Jefferson from Iowa State. Like he's like a small forward, about 6'9", but he didn't test well. So, but he a good connector piece, can do a little bit of everything. I think he can play well in a winning context. I'm looking for winning players at 30. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
They can play in big moments.
Yeah.
Milan Momcilovic from Iowa State, another Iowa State guy. Big floor space in 4. So yeah, I spaced the flow at the 4. So those are the 3 guys I like: Alex Karaban, Joshua Jefferson, Milan Momcilovic. Damn, I messed it up. I should just left it alone. But yeah, those are 3 guys.
Okay. No, yeah. I'm not opposed to any of those names. Like you said, you're focused on shooting. I think that does make sense for us as far as what we do need on this team. I assume Klay Thompson may not be with us for long next season, and it is time to move on. Hopefully, Max Christie can pick up with some shooting. We got John Powders, sorry, I didn't mean to say whatever his name is, but I can't think his name.
Who?
Dude, I cannot think his name. He came from Yale, I believe. Tall shooter. I cannot think his name or pronounce his name right now.
I'm good on that.
Day. Who else? I mean, we got shooting talent, I guess, that can be worked on. But pure shooters, we don't have that, and that would be nice to have.
I think with Caravan and like Milan, I'm just gonna say Milan. Like I think just a veteran type presence with the shooting and still have some size. And I think you worry about them defensively to a certain extent, but that's one thing you really not gonna have to worry about with the Mavericks because it's great defensive infrastructure. Especially like if let's say we get Burries, Lively comes back, then we have Cooper Flag. Come on, man. That's one of the better perimeter point of attack rim protecting trios in terms of young guys that you can have, so you can afford to kind of have a floor space and 4 that can't really defend, but you got Lively in the back end, and you got Coop on the perimeter, and then you have Burries at point of attack. So you see what I'm saying? So it's like I want somebody that can probably hit 4 threes and be like, yeah. So I think that's gonna be very important because I don't like to shoot on this team, and we've been whining about shooting for a couple years. With that 30 pick, we need to do some shooting. Sneaky day 2 guys. Watch this. I got some names. Jaden Bradley.
Yeah.
Point guard from Arizona.
A lot of people like him.
I think he would be a perfect fit for somebody like Timberwolves to potentially replace Mike Conley, like with a steady hand point guard that can run the offense and get his star shots and play great defense. So I like Jaden Bradley. Emmanuel Short from Houston, 3-and-D wing. Played in some big games. I like him. Billy Richmond from Arkansas, transition energy glue guy. So those are just some sneaky day 2 guys that I like, and watch out for them. Who was you thinking, like some second round guys or guys that did not get no buzz that you kind of like?
You don't think Otega Owe could do nothing?
The dude from Kentucky?
Yeah.
He got some unique skills for a big. I mean, I'll bring him into a training camp, but I don't know.
Really?
What do you like? What do you see his NBA role as?
I mean, I think he can at least be a solid defender, at least, and then he can also he does have some ball handling skills, in my opinion, of some point of attack.
I mean, I ain't mad at it, but it's like, are you banking on it? Because we just seen Baba Miller, and it's like, yeah, she'd be looking good theoretically, but it's like, do you have an NBA role? Like, because you can point out a lot of guys. Oh, he can do this, he can do that, who can do that, who can do that. It's like you get to the NBA, man, you better have something you can stand out and do from day one.
Yeah.
To get you on the court. So I don't know. I can see him as like a G League guy and potential call up, but
you like Richie Saunders from BYU?
Yeah, but that injury, bro. So it's gonna be like I don't see him getting drafted just because. Well, he could go late second, but
That's what I'm
I
saying. Like it's like a flyer, like a draft and stash almost. But
he's another guy, kind of like Ryan Nimhard. It's just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna keep track of you. You go undrafted. If I need this type of archetype, I'll bring you in, see what you can do for us. But like in terms of draft, but I like Richie Saunders. It's not bad.
yeah,
Good shooter, good size.
yeah. Nah, I mean, obviously, I think that you still maintain that this is a very solid draft class,
Yeah, them guards, bro.
even with players going back.
Yeah, because like with a draft, it's only gonna be about like 12 playable guys, potentially like at the least like 3 all-stars. Like NBA drafts aren't just, I don't know, I can't even explain it, but it's gonna be like 12 good guys, which is
You talking
good.
about
And it's gonna
year
be,
one?
huh?
You talking playable in year one or throughout their whole career?
I'm talking about standouts, like really good role players, really good stars. You probably gonna get 5 potential stars. Then you probably gonna get like 8 good rotation players, and then you probably gonna get like a few more people that just can have a 10-year career, like the 10th night. Like it's like that. Like everybody loves to look at these drafts and oh, he can be this, he can be this, he can be this. It don't be a lot of guys that work out from each draft class. Very, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
NBA tough.
Yeah. No, you're not lying.
So did you let me see. Cause I was looking at, cause I made my at 9. Because the Mavericks, we have 9.
Yeah.
And they got us getting Braden Burries. I think he's getting disrespected. I don't think people understand how good he is.
People are disrespecting him. People are like, when we walk away with Braden Burries, I guess. I'm like, really? I guess.
Jamal Murray, Derek Whitish, like offensively, he could be a lesser version of Jamal Murray. And defensively, he could be a lesser version of Derek White. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And I think he can play next coverage.
I got him over Flemings. I don't think I'll be mad about it over Acuff.
Acuff, 6'2", built strongly, 6'7" wingspan. I think that defense stuff is overblown too. 6'2" with a 6'7" wingspan, I mean you can hold up.
I hope
and
so.
He's strong. So
he could fit next to Coop because we are the Mavericks in general because we have a lot of defenders. So you just get him as your go ahead get a bucket guy. Cool. But I would love, Michael Brown, healthy Michael Brown, solid Braden Burries. Those are the 2 I guess I'm targeting the most. Keaton Walker would be nice. I just don't see us getting him. Probably goes to the.
I was just gonna say that. Like, I don't know how I feel about him on the Clippers because I don't know if he can play good defense next to Darius Garland. Or you get Keaton Wagler, trade Darius Garland to the Pistons for like Isaiah Stewart and Ron Holland. Pistons got to get a guard. Pistons got to do something.
To the Pistons.
They need a guard, bro. They need a guard. Who?
Cam Thomas.
Nah, he needs to go. He needs to go play that one-on-one shit. That's what he need. Cam Thomas. Bro, you see, Michael Porter Jr. came out and was like, yeah, he was kind of a loner. And he was a black hole, basically. Like, Michael Porter Jr. was kind of talking shit about, bro.
Michael Porter Jr. said, I'll stop playing hard after I didn't make the All-Star game. So
take what he said with a grain of salt on.
I don't know, yeah.
Hey, Detroit probably need to go get him. Hey, Detroit needs something, bro.
They do. I told them not to sit around. I mean, they are. We're gonna talk about it in a bit, but I mean, yeah, they need to get. They should have got something. I think more than, what's his name, Werder.
Get that. I hated that trade. What else didn't we talk about before we get into the playoff updates? Because we could get into it.
On a less you know, not the best kind of news, but Brandon Clark and Jason Collins who passed away. And then the NBA did do a nice tribute for them before the game, but unfortunate.
Hey, I did see that, but no, I'm just gonna keep it a book. I was on my phone during that, so I was kind of like, I was just I ain't gonna say I don't know, I was just on my phone. So,
Yeah.
but Brandon Clark was the most like, damn, what drug? Like, what was it? Because it's one of them things because he wasn't playing a lot because of poor health, and it was just like, was that getting to him? I don't know, but the Brandon Clark made me feel some type of way. I always like Brandon Clark.
Yeah, no, he was whenever he could play, he's been solid. Everybody, he's always been included in that trio, that young core trio, supposed to be for them. But just couldn't stay healthy, and then OD sad.
Did you see Ja Morant? Because everybody was saying Ja Morant said something. Like, Ja Morant. Let me see what he said.
I'm not sure what he said exactly, but I just don't know the direction Memphis is going to go. They got that top 3 pick. You think they are still moving off Ja?
Yes. Yes. Who? You said they got the what pick? Third, fourth? Which one they got?
It's the third, yeah.
Man, but you gotta let him. You gotta let him play and then up his value, then trade him. It's no point. It's no what the fuck. You ain't got Bane no more. You ain't got Jaren Jackson Jr. no more. Ja Morant is frail. Like, he's been injured every year. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's just be Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson Jr. was the glue holding that shit together, bro. Because they was actually playing and available. Ja Morant was just getting most of the credit. Dylan Brooks, like that, it's over with. Like, how can you even? What's the possible way forward for a Ja Morant led Grizzlies team? Like, come on now.
Zach Edey screens and
Zach Edey and Donovan Clingan is just some of the most overrated bigs to ever exist in the league, bro. Like, they can't get up and down the court, bro. Donovan
Clingan. I'm not trying to just.
Okay. Don't do it.
I'm not trying to overly.
Don't say nothing good. Don't say nothing good about him. Don't say nothing good about him.
He's not a good defender, dude. He's not a good rim protector. Be so for real. Man. He's not a good rim protector. You just act like that dude can't do nothing on a basketball court when that's just not true.
He shot 30%.
Bro, look at the other stuff. Look at the other things.
There's no looking at no other stuff when you was 7
Who
fucking
was he
2.
going against?
All right. Yep. Okay. 7 and 8, shooting 30% and 20% on 5 3. Bro, that nigga was garbage, bro. Donovan Clingan was absolutely garbage in the playoffs. Absolutely garbage. Shaden Sharp was too. But bro, Clingan was garbage. All that hype y'all was trying to do and everybody was doing, and then when he get up against one of them dogs, that's no. You 7-2, bro. It ain't like, and he's bigger than Wemby. That was absolute garbage, man. Terrible performance. I don't want to hear his name. Garbage. Look at this. Bro, what? 30% as a center? And you defending that? 20% from 3, and he took 5 a game? He had the audacity to take 5 a game?
That's not.
No, that is garbage, bro. Say it with me. Garbage. He shot 30, 20, 50 as a center in the playoffs. A starting center. Donovan Clingan was absolute garbage. I don't want to hear his name no more. Everybody, I love Donovan Clingan. I'm not even gonna say. I ain't gonna say what I want to say. Chris, no, I'm not going. Please don't mention him.
All right.
What was we talking about? Because you was finna get him cooked.
All right. I won't say Donovan Clingan no more unless I feel like he's doing well, which I think he has some potential to do.
Until now I gotta see what he do in the playoffs. Bro, I don't know who fell off worse, him or Jalen Duren.
You act like the playoffs you just spoke. Yeah, we'll talk about Duren in a second. You act like nobody can get grace in the playoffs, especially when it's your first one. You writing off conking up a whole career because he had a couple bad shooting games in some playing tournaments, and now he's just the worst thing ever, and you can never do nothing with him, and he ain't never gonna do nothing. Like, that's ridiculous.
He finished the season terrible. Was bad in primetime games.
So that's just how
Bad
it's
in the
gonna go
play-in.
time for him.
That's
Like,
how it went.
everybody,
That's how it went.
Everybody started off their playoff career just cold.
That's how it went. I'm just giving you the numbers, man. Women lie, men lie, numbers don't.
You can't put some context behind it. Oh, it's his first.
He played bad. There's no context behind playing bad.
There's no context behind
there
playing
is,
bad.
But it's like he played bad. It is what it is. Had a spark when you started. Now you're just garbage. Who's that? Jay-Z? Yeah.
Hornets made a great pick with conking up. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's still gonna be good. I was talking like he was Klay Thompson. Relax.
Klay Thompson didn't start off like conking up did in his rookie season. So yes.
All right, we'll see. And he looking real third guardish now behind VJ and Dylan Harper.
Hornets. We finna have Koa Pete. We finna replace
Koa Pete.
Yeah, we finna get Koa Pete over here. We finna get another. Yeah, we finna get a dog. We finna get Kareem Lopez. We're gonna get a nice big for y'all.
What does Koa Pete do? What does he do?
He great, athletic.
Yeah.
Nate Mint. Don't let him fall to us.
Nate Mint? Yeah.
Go get us a young wing. We'll get us a nice big young wing.
If you're targeting Koa Pete and goddamn Nate Mint, you might as well rock out with T. John Shalon, man.
we finna replace T. John Shalon. We finna upgrade.
It's not gonna be an upgrade. I'm just saying.
Kareem Lopez. We'll get Kareem Lopez. We gonna get somebody. We finna fix this. We finna go on. We make playoffs for sure next year. Right, Hornets.
They need vets.
Yeah.
They ain't quit fucking doing all this drafting. They drafting too much.
And he got Tobias Harris route.
Bro, we can get into the playoffs. Yeah, let's get into the second round update.
Let's do it.
Where you want to start? You want to start with Detroit and Cleveland? We can.
Yeah, that was a good game.
I told you that's the best second round series. It's easily the best second round series, Chris. You fell for the game 1 hype and the game 4 hype. Like, come on now. You ready to admit that Cavs Pistons is the best second round series?
Yes, that's a better series right now, but I don't think it's over for the Timberwolves.
That shit is over, bro.
I'll get to that when we get there. I don't think it's over for them. The Cavs, Pistons has been a good series. I can't even lie. 3 straight by the Cavs now, and especially an overtime thriller.
Hey, it's about time we start putting some more respect on James Harden, because now, even going back the last few years, because he's been the second guy for the last few years. And what he did against Philly, remember game 1, no Embiid against the Celtics? He won them a game. Like he's not as, bro, he's doing what he's supposed to do. I think what people are doing with him now, that if he does have a bad playoff game, look, a lot of these dudes have bad shooting nights and bad playoff games. But like when you literally can win games, when your number one is either not there, like with the Philly situation, or when Donovan Mitchell is stinking it up all game into the overtime, like that was a real James Harden led win, Chris. And it's just like I respect it, especially like when he was starting off bad and people were talking shit about him, like, oh, here comes James. Like I respect what James Harden been doing, bro. I really have. The last few years, couple years.
Yeah. I think some of that with Harden is like the bigger time. Like, yes, he did that against the Celtics, but game 7, where was he at? They literally just needed him. Where was he at? It's like stuff like that with Harden. The more it matters, even more, the specific games where it matters even more. Sometimes he be going without hiding. We can't find him.
I'm not finna do that, because like, what was Embiid doing? Do you remember how bad Embiid was?
Embiid, he was dealing with some stuff, and
He's literally always dealing with some stuff. Literally always.
I've seen Embiid in a game 7 against Boston. I've seen him take over.
But this is what I'm saying, and that specifically because he did go to game 7, right? James Harden had 2 40-point games in game 1 and game 4. Game 1, it was no Embiid. That was a great performance by James Harden. And then game 4, he led them to another victory with 42. Like, that's what I'm saying. Your second option is not you. This is what we do with James Harden. We still think of him as the mega superstar number 1. But the last few years, he's transitioned into a number 2. And you can't keep on saying, oh, he's still not doing this in game 7. His job as a number 2 is to get 1 or 2 games. It was what CJ was good at when he was with Dame. It was like, yeah, Dame might have an off night, one or 2 games in the playoffs, and CJ can come through and be like, okay, I won a game. That's what your number 2 option does. Can you get us a game when the number 1 is off? Since most times because they got the best defender on them. So can you get us 1 or 2 games? James Harden did that for Philly. James Harden just did that for Cleveland. And it's just like, as a 2 guy, as a 1 guy, it didn't go great, but I still think he's rebounded some of the narratives because he's playing well. That 76er series, you can't put that on him. That's all basically what I'm
saying. Sure. I guess. I don't know. I think he could have done more in game 6. He could have done more in game 7. The ones where you need to close it out and actually get yourself to the conference finals and get Embiid to the conference finals. But that didn't happen. So it's okay.
You just an Embiid apologist. No, we finna go through this. Look at this. Joel Embiid. The dude shot 42% from the field, 20% from 3. And he missed game 1. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now. What did he do in game 7? Actually, let's see. Because it's just Harden getting a bad rap. They all stunk it up.
I'm saying they all just choked. That's why I said that game 6 was more important for them to get.
But I'm saying you can't put it on him when he got you 2 games. It's the number 2. That's what I'm saying, Chris. And then the game 1, your number 1 wasn't there. That against Boston? That's all I'm saying. Don't do that. 5 for 18, Joel Embiid. He's a fucking center. I'm just saying, don't put that game 7 on Harden. I won't let you do that. Now, but yeah, I still think Evan Mobley, he has to step up. Donovan Mitchell.
I seen Evan. My bad. I seen Evan Mobley step up in big moments when it was down in the 4th quarter.
He did. He got to be more consistent. Because they was comparing him to KG. He went number 3 overall in a great draft. Was that a great draft? Now looking back on it, where Jalen Green go number 2?
That's the Jalen Green, Evan Mobley draft.
Jalen Suggs, Scotty Barnes. That was solid. That was a pretty good draft.
That's 3 right there.
That was a pretty good draft. But Evan Mobley was supposed to be one of them, and he getting paid like it was Evan Mobley contract, bro. Because that's another thing too. Everybody be, oh well, he's not the guy. He's not the well. What does he get paid? He get paid like a guy. He was an all-star like a guy. He's defensive player of the year like a guy.
What? Why you do it like that? He ain't supposed to be getting paid.
Could you read that for me?
Evan Mobley signed a 5-year, $269 million designated rookie maximum extension with the Cleveland Cavaliers in July 2024.
I need 2011 4-3.
Man, that don't kick in. That just kicked in.
Nigga, I don't give a damn. 5 years, 269? 54. Nah, bro. See, this I don't like this. Hell no. Ain't no way. What has he been doing in the playoffs? What has Evan Mobley been doing in the playoffs? Nah, that's too much fucking money.
He's been a defensive stalwart for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Calling this now Stephen. Now I don't want to hear that.
Come on.
Eight, huh?
It was solid for them. That's why I feel like he's been solid. He's playing his role in to the two Donovan Mitchell, James Harden. He could be a lob threat. He could play off the wing. He play the post. He do whatever you want for them.
Yeah, his numbers been pretty solid in the playoffs. I give him that. Look, he's been at 17, 8, and 4. He did make some timing plays yesterday. Donovan Mitchell did too. But it's just like, God damn, you can't be 20 and 10, man. I kind of want 20 and 10 for 54. 20 for 54 a year, 269. I can't get 20 and 10, Chris. That's crazy. And you was getting compared to KG.
That's not no. I mean, yeah, 2010 probably is more desirable, but I mean, he doing what he can.
That is hilarious to say a nigga doing what he can. And you getting paid $54 million a year. That's crazy. Okay, man, K needs some more help, bro. K definitely needs some more help. But this series, James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, he ain't been shooting three well. Detroit a defensive team, so he's averaging 31, 6, and 3, and I feel like he's been underperforming.
Yeah, that 140-point game went crazy.
The highest scoring second half of all time in the playoffs. 39 in the second half, Chris.
Yeah.
He had like 4. What?
It's about time he got going.
Man, we put a Osar Thompson on your ass. Because everybody do be doing that. It's like, bro, once you get to the playoffs, you got the absolute best possible defender on you if you are number one. So I just really need you to hit your averages. You know how, you know what I'm saying? I think me and Ray had talked about this one time. It's like, if you average 30, I need you to give me that 30 in the playoffs, even if it is at a lower percentage, just because the defense ratchets up and their game planning against you. So it's like, I just need Donovan Mitchell to do what he did. Because he closed out that overtime. I think he had like 7 points in overtime, something like that. Yeah. And then the game before that, game 4, come on, bro. He absolutely put them to bed. He did a Steph Curry. That third quarter he had, that was like some Steph Curry, where Steph Curry used to, he put him to bed in like the third quarter. I thought Steph Curry was the greatest player to ever to be like that. It could be a close game, come out second half, third quarter. Like Steph Curry used to put you to bed in the third. And it's like, okay, this is over with. So I thought Donovan Mitchell did that game 4. But let's talk about the Pistons side. Jalen Duren. I think this is one of the worst playoff drops I've ever seen in my lifetime from a number 2.
Come on to the Lakers. Luke could get you right, boy.
Nah, he would, though. Ain't he in a contract here?
Yes. But this is why.
Absolutely selling.
Only good for the Lakers.
Absolutely selling.
He is selling at max. He's literally selling it. He's choking dollars away every second.
He got benched the whole fourth quarter for Paul fucking Reed. No offense to Paul Reed. I always like Paul Reed, but
that's wild to me. He's your all-star.
Fucking crazy. He is. Where is he even at? He's 5th. That's crazy.
Can't even get 10. He ain't get Reed. But I mean, why we ain't giving him no excuses like we do, like we do everybody else?
He's been garbage the whole playoffs. That's why.
He's going against 2 elite bigs.
Nigga, ain't you an elite big? Wasn't he an all-star? 9 and 7 is unacceptable, fam. It's absolutely unacceptable. I don't care if you got to take 8 more shots per game. You got to give me what you gave me in a regular season. That's the thing. Like, when I say a dude is a playoff dropper, like, he don't even look confident. He don't even look like bro, Duren headlights the whole postseason, bro. I thought the first round was just because the Wendell Carter Angel Reed stuff, but no, he's just choking the whole playoffs. Just imagine if Jalen Duren was doing what he was doing in the regular season in the playoffs with what Tobias Harris is doing. You see what I'm saying? With what Duncan Robinson has been adding. Yeah. Like, you can't let your team down like that if you a top 3 option. You have to give me what you give me. If you average 20 and 10 in the regular season, this is what propelled us to a number 1 seed for us to even get into the playoffs. How we got into the playoffs. I need this from you. Kate Cunningham has been amazing. Tobias Harris has been amazing. Duncan Robinson has been amazing in this series. Jalen Duren is absolutely, completely, utterly dropped the ball, bro. One of the worst playoff drops I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to really justify it. He's been pretty bad, unfortunately.
Chris, he was 20 and 11.
It's a little drop, but I mean,
this nigga said a little drop. He's averaging 10 and 8. That is it's crazy, bro. Like I said, I don't know who's been worse, him or Klinger.
So now when it's Donovan Mitchell, he got a Sar Thompson on him, but Donovan Klinger got freaking Wembanyama on him, and that don't mean nothing.
Donovan Mitchell averaged 28 in the regular season. He's averaging 30 in the series that I think he dropped off. Yeah, because he's getting that 30. Like, yeah, I might have to take 5 more shots to get it, but I'm gonna give you about 30. It is what it is. Like, I'm not asking Jalen Duren to be the goddamn Shaq, but I'm asking you to give me what you gave me all year. That's literally you. That's what you have to do, bro.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. People are saying he's literally giving away dollars at the second. But I mean,
CJ Stroud.
Yeah, he got a chance to really. I don't know. Yeah,
he's got a chance.
He got nothing. I don't know. He need to come out here and change the narrative on things quickly these next 2 games. Otherwise, yeah, it's gonna look bad for him. I don't know why. I mean, Detroit still may give him that max, but
and that's a
$230 million contract. Like you just gonna hand that out?
That's my problem with the NBA niggas, man. Hell nah, you ain't playing like it. I ain't giving you nothing. Nope. I could bet. Come on, man. I upgrade the stadium if I pay him all that damn money. For what? 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 No, that's crazy, bro. K Cunningham, he done left K Cunningham hanging. And K, I ain't gonna stunt. K, I think his status in the NBA going into next season, depending on how they end this off, even if they lose, bro, he might be MVP favorite going into next season. I know a lot of people gonna say Wemby, but we're gonna look at what K has to do damn near by himself. Is what I'm saying.
I could very well see that. I could see K winning it. I could see hopefully Detroit puts a little more pieces around him. And he could go straight not 3 straight, but another high end seed, top 1 seed. I would not be surprised if they finish 1 in the East again.
I think they got to start making some guys available. Like I like Paul Reed, so maybe Isaiah Stewart can become available. I like Ron Holland, but with Asar Thompson, maybe Ron Holland becomes available. You gotta put something next to a guy that could be a potential MVP. Like this is not good enough. Tobias Harris, your second best player. Tobias Harris been playing out his body too. He waited till he was 33 to play with fire in the playoffs. That's crazy, but
yeah,
it's not sustainable. This is not sustainable.
No,
you got a top 5 player, and this the team you put around her. It's not sustainable, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, I think Detroit really needs to go, but going to, they're going to Cleveland. This is not good for them giving away this game 5 like this. Going to Cleveland, walk out of there, get that game 7 back in their home court, and close it out there. I think Kate will be a dog, and show up, but he needs some people to come with him, like you've been saying. Or Kate may not, but I predicted the Cavs to win this series. I said Cavs. I said Cavs going to the conference finals.
But this is my thing. It's like I get what you like. Yeah, you did say that, but you're patting yourself on the back. We ain't even got the game 6 yet, bro. Like this series is too close for you to be like, oh yeah, they're Cavs the one. Like, come on, bro. Like, they up 3-2.
Bro,
one game ahead.
I told you when it happened, when they lost game 4, that they were going to win the series. I said that.
But it's not won yet. We still got a game 6. They only up 1 game.
The prediction.
Who you got for game 6 then?
I might have to go Cavs on their home court, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
And that's what I'm getting to. Yeah, don't know. This series is really too close to call. This one of the ones. It's like,
yeah,
it could go either way. I ain't gonna lie. I got Cavs for Game 6 just because they gonna be at home. Role players play better at home. They got the better overall talent. I think Harden and Mitchell are figuring things out on the go. Matt Strus is one of the most. I don't even know how to explain the type of role player he is. He's like a clutch, like dog role player, bro. Big shots, bro. Big shots, big plays. Like he makes big plays.
Yeah, see, he took that Heat culture and brought it with him to the Cavs. There's a lot of dudes who come out that Heat culture and look sorry. Gabe Vincent, what a waste of a signing. He had people fooled. He had people thinking he was a great pickup for the Lakers, and me and myself included. That dude, goodness, I'm glad they got Luke Kennard for him.
Yeah.
So
Gabe Vincent was very underwhelming as a Laker.
Yes. Let's just call it what it is. He coming out that culture coming out that finals looking great. People were like, dang, Lakers got a solid pickup. Kendrick, none. He was victim to that mess too.
I always thought he was kind of mid. I ain't gonna cap.
Then Duncan Robinson playing up to snuff.
Yeah, Duncan Robinson, for what he does, yeah. For what he does, hell yeah. It just, the thing with Duncan Robinson is it just don't look as good because he's damn near asked to be like the second best perimeter scorer.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
Like.
No, I get you. Yeah. I'm not. I couldn't tell you.
Max Strus.
Yeah, Max Strus looked good for them. He had clutch threes, steals, whatever else in a crucial game. Like, that's what you want to see. He competes hard.
He plays hard, and he's a good crunch time guy.
Mm-hmm.
Dean Wade, get him the hell off the court, bro. Dean Wade is literally probably in modern NBA playoff history is one of the worst starters I've ever seen.
You big caller for Dean Wade's job for
What does he do? What does Dean Wade? He plays pretty solid defense, but he don't even look at the rim, bro. He got trapped like damn near at the top of the key. Like, you know how hard that is when NBA got to get trapped at the top of the key? Like, he wasn't on the sideline, he wasn't in the corner. He definitely got trapped at the top of the key, bro. Because he's not even looking at the rim. He didn't even see Asar Thompson coming behind because he's trying to do a dribble handoff.
Yeah.
Nope. Mm-mm. I love the internet. Let's pull it up. Because
Dean Wade, man.
Garbage. No, you can't do that. He's a starter. Dude is garbage. 5 points in the playoffs. What do you 34 from 3? That's not terrible, I guess. But let's see specifically what he's doing in this Cavs series. This Piston series. So he's 8th in scoring.
And what you want him to be?
As a starter?
What you want him to be? That's not his role.
3 points and 4 rebounds? Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess he's 50 from the field, 50 from 3, but it's like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like Jalen Tyson hasn't been looking good, but it feel like you gotta give him more minutes. He's not getting consistent minutes, bro. He has more potential than Dean Wade.
I'm surprised Keon Ellis is so buried on the bench too.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Get some of them Dean Wade minutes, man. Give Jalen Tyson and Keon Ellis all of the Dean Wade minutes, bro. Because, that's my thing, though. They both can play defense, but they both got a little bit more offensive juice.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because Dean Wade is damn near double Jalen Tyson in minutes. He only has 5 more points. That's not good enough, bro. That's not good enough, dog. D Wade just that's a fake starter. I don't like fake starters, especially in the playoffs. You know fake starters. You start the game, but you 8th in minutes and 8th in points. That's fake starter, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else on this series? Cavs in 6.
Yeah, I think so too.
What you got to say about Wemby and the Spurs? You love victory laps. Go on, admit when you was wrong. He cost him the series. He got to control himself. And what I say, I'm like, bro, you be all right. They barely escaped
Man
game
ain't
4.
taking none of that.
Man, he took it last the other night.
Game 7, baby. We going to game 7.
Also, you go
Yes.
down that hill, huh?
Yes. They coming home to Minnesota. We finna take that game, and then it's gonna be a game 7. Wemby gonna choke up in game 7. And then he gonna be crying.
Spurs in 6.
All right, T-Wolves at 7. I stand on that. I do think they're gonna win this series.
Nobody literally on the Timberwolves can score.
I don't know.
They can't score efficiently, bro. The Spurs have cut their water off, Chris. Even the good game that Anthony Edwards had in game 3, the dude went like 12 or 26. Like, it's been tough. And he's been overall efficient. Anthony Edwards definitely has been the most efficient. And he's leading the series in scoring. So I'm not acting like he's not doing what he's supposed to do, especially coming off the injury. He didn't start the first couple games. So Anthony Edwards ain't really been letting me down. But then you look past him. Look at what Julius Randle been doing. Look at what Jaden McDaniels been shooting. Nas Reed been having a pretty good series. But man, the other dude, Zadok, they water's been getting cut off. And they're just not the better team. What was that, game 4 when Wemby got ejected? It was game 4, right?
Yeah.
So that was a weird game. They stole game 1. That's it. Spurs in 6, bro. They just too good, bro. Stephon Castle is back himself now. Like, they're just too good. Huh?
They got a super team, huh?
No, they're beatable.
I just don't see how you don't. Okay.
They're beatable. It's not a super team.
De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson. Oh, Carter Bryant, weren't you a lottery pick as well? Seemed like Champagny. It's just like, crazy.
See, Ray talked about super teams on Monday. He said it has to be 3 or more guys that can have their own competitive team. That's a super team. And be the number 1 guy on their own competitive team. So the Spurs have 3 guys that could have their own competitive team.
So the Warriors weren't a super team.
Yes. Yes, they were. With Kevin Durant.
Who's gonna have their own team?
Klay Thompson was just as good as Reggie Miller, bro. He could do everything Reggie Miller could do. Reggie Miller could have his own team. Klay Thompson could have his own team. That's another. Just because we didn't get to see him have that opportunity, don't do that. Dude scored like 40 points, like a few. No, he was a different type of guy. He was good enough off ball to where he could still average like 24, 25 points as the guy on the team. He just probably would have needed some ball handlers and a good point guard, stuff like that to be his second, but he could have been the best player on the playoff team. Come on now. That was a super team with Kevin Durant, for sure. The first iteration without Kevin Durant, that wasn't a super team.
Okay. I mean, that's your definition, fine. So then OKC would be a super team.
No. Chet can have his own team.
Yes.
Chris, fucking stop, bro. The dude can't score like that. He's a great superstar role player. Chet cannot be the number 1 on a good playoff team. I don't even know he could be a number 1 on a play-in team.
It should look like the number 1 against the Lakers when he was leading the team in scoring.
And how many points was he scoring?
All right, we'll get back to it.
Like, you better stop it.
Back to Jeb, but I mean, I'll get off my super team soapbox for Wemby and them, but you can say very well built team, whatever else. There's a lot of talent on that team.
There's a lot of talent on that team, but they're very beatable. They can be beat. They lost to Portland. They lost the game to Portland. They lost the game to 2 games to Minnesota. So I mean, like, no, I ain't finna do that. A super team that was like when Shaq and Kobe. But that was different because they both was Hall of Fame level. Both could be number one options on a championship team. So I think that's a thing too, though. A super team could be two guys can be the number one on their own championship team. But yeah, three or more they could be the face of their own team, playoff team for sure. But yeah,
that's interesting. I think I'll use that definition going forward, unless I want to make my own. But I mean, Spurs, yeah, they are ridiculous defensively. It's hard to. They're a good team defensively when you have, and then of course Wembanyama, but you have the other guys around them that can space the floor very well and hit threes. That's just a perfect recipe for success in the league right now. So they built a very good team around Wemby. They got ball handlers around him. They got great defenders around him. And then he can clean up anything, and he can be the easy bailout guy for anything as well. So
I think you probably calling them a super team just because they are well built. They got they got 7 guys in double figures in this series alone. Average.
They got 2 top. I mean, usually when you draft in the top 4 or 5, that's the guy that should be the face of their own team. So when you have Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper, and then De'Aaron Fox, who technically was the face of his own team, but sure, let's not say that.
I don't. Maybe Dylan Harper. You could say Wemby, Harper, and Fox. Castle, to me, he's best fit on a team like this, to where all his talents could be utilized.
Yeah, you said Fox. You said Castle's better than Fox
as an overall player. As a scorer, no. One has Jaden McDaniels on them. The other one, no. Fox has been worried about Jaden McDaniels. That's a whole different ball.
I'm not gonna speak on Fox anymore.
No, I'm saying you could say Fox's playoff dropped, but when they didn't have Wemby in the Portland series, he stepped up, and he stepped up at a lot of moments without Wemby throughout the season. So it's like, I mean, who has cooked Jaden McDaniels? Who has Jaden McDaniels guarded that had they regular stats? Everybody's stats go down against Lou Dortz, against the Jaden McDaniels. It just is what it is. He still found a way to get his 18. And that's what we talked about earlier. You still got to find your way to get your average. And Fox still been doing it. He just ain't been playing great, but it is what it is. It's like, what you get in the regular season? What do you get in the playoffs? Fox is still giving you 17 a game. What he averaged in the season? 19. So it's like he's still around his averages with a great defender on him, but he's not been playing great. And I could easily see him being replaced by Dylan Harper. I've never argued that. And I've said Stephon Castle's better, huh?
Look up his contract and tell me how you react.
Let me see. Let me see. I'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Yeah.
Mm. 4 years. 229. He's still getting less than Evan Mobley. About $3 million less than Evan Mobley.
Oh my God.
He's been the number one on what was they, the top 3 seed when he was in Sacramento?
I guess, yeah.
And Mobley's been a third guy at most his whole career. So
yeah.
A little different.
All right.
Do you got anything on the Knicks and Thunder since they already are in their conference finals?
Not really. I mean, if you want to say, oh, who do they want to face? I think it's kind of obvious who each team probably would want to face. Knicks probably want to play Detroit, in my opinion.
Let's stay there for a second. Are we sure? Because Detroit matched up with them.
I'm not sure. Detroit does match up well with them, yes. But I think as far as experience goes, as far as being the ability to score, not that the Knicks just have this amazing offense themselves. I think you'd rather face off against them, and hopefully Cat can dominate Duran. I mean, it'd be a good matchup for sure. It's not just like a foreseen foregone conclusion that the Knicks would win that. They could probably be a pick 'em, almost a pick 'em. I think Detroit would do better against the Knicks than they are against the Cavs.
I see. I'm on the opposite end of that because if you look at the Cavs, Duncan Robinson has been getting off against the Cavs when he's played. Dennis Jenkins has been getting off. K's been getting off. The guards get off. We seen RJ get off in the first round. Jalen Brunson would rather go up against the Cavs because he's their best player and their guards don't play no defense. And if you look at the Detroit side of things, they go slow him all the way down. And Detroit is not a great offensive team, but they're a great defensive team. So it's like I feel like I can I could play with the Cavs and have a better defense than the Cavs, and my best player can get off. So I think and it'd just be a fun series for us. But if I was the Knicks, I'd rather play the Cavs, bro.
Okay.
I'd rather play the Cavs. Just because that defensive backcourt is just food for Brunson.
Yeah, you make a good point on that. Yeah, you make a pretty good point. I guess I just see the Cavs as more talented, but if you're talking about scheme, fit of play, have matchup wise, like you said, yeah, you probably do want to place your bets on Brunson going off and winning you a series versus what a Cat or whatever else. So
because it's like I can put Mikal and OG on Harden and Mitchell, and it's just like who you go put on Brunson? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even off the bench, it's like Dennis Schroeder is cool, but Brunson's gonna cook that boy. Now you look at the Detroit side of things. Cade is one of the best defenders in the league. We don't talk about it just because what he's doing offensively. Dennis Jenkins is a great defender. Asar Thompson, like it's gonna be hard for Brunson to score, and it was hard. That's why they pretty much lost to him every time.
Yeah.
It's hard for their best player to score. And then you look at Beef Stew, Jalen Duren, they can slow down Cat. And Cat will do dumb stuff.
Yeah.
So
hey, that's a good point. That's a good point on your side for that. So I may think about that and agree with you on that. For Thunder side, I don't think Thunder want to see Wemby. The Spurs are just a better team. They want to play Minnesota. So I think it's kind of
that's obvious.
Yeah, that's obvious. But I mean, just drawing storylines from the next series in the West, I think Ant making 3 straight conference finals is pretty cool, pretty good. But can he get over the hump? It's going to be tough to do that against OKC. Does he have a better chance to get OKC than the Spurs to do that? I don't know. Spurs side of it, Wemby getting to the conference finals for the first time. Can he start his own dynasty against Chase, trying to start his dynasty? Can he beat Chet when it matters in the NBA and dominate him and win against Chet instead of losing to Chet all the time? Things like that. That'll be interesting.
The thing with the Wemby situation and just the dynasty conversations, it's a whole different NBA, bro. Like all these teams is good, man. We've seen too much basketball, especially this season, where even Wemby at his peak powers, he's not unstoppable. Like it's not unstoppable. The team still is beatable, especially for a team like the Thunder. J-Dub hasn't played. And it's like they had a competitive sweep against both the Suns and the Lakers, but both of them still been sweeps without their second best player.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be no foregone conclusion when it comes to both them teams go be here for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
And like even if you look at how the Jazz are building with Jaren Jackson Jr. and Walker Kessler, and then these teams is big, Lauri Markkanen, in terms of just like the Wemby matchups.
Yeah.
Like it's just not gonna be no foregone conclusion. And I think his body in terms is gonna be more KD level. He probably can get big, well, he definitely get bigger than that, but it's like he'll never just be the strongest player on the court. So that in itself, like it's gonna be flaws. So I don't see Wemby just dynasty. No. You get like 1 or 2. Even like the original Spurs dynasty. Yeah, it was a dynasty, but it wasn't no three-peats and repeats in there. So
No, I agree with you. I think it's going to be interesting for sure. to see kind of. It's hard to do a dynasty, especially in the league right now. It's been a lot of parity, just repeating. It hasn't really been done, so it's interesting to see like Elk and Shea repeat because he probably has the best chance to do that in a long time. Yeah, but can Wemby stop them?
The Western Conference Finals is the real finals. If it's Spurs versus Thunder, that's the real finals. So whoever gets by that, take care of whoever comes out the East pretty easily, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, you would hope so, but we said that last year, and the Pacers took into Game 7.
That's true as well. But they also haven't lost a game without their second best player. Haven't lost a game.
Yeah. I mean, you're a top seed, you do play the worst for playoff teams.
But the thing is, though, Phoenix was unhealthy all year. They was healthy in the playoffs. They had 3 guys that was getting 20. Like to still not drop a game against them without your second best player, that's not nothing. And then this Thunder team deep as hell, man. So I don't know, man. Yeah, Spurs versus Thunder would be classic. I think Knicks versus Cavs would be very entertaining.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Knicks versus I think anybody in that second round against the Knicks is going to be pretty entertaining. I just don't know if I see the Knicks getting over the hump, truthfully.
You talking about to get to the finals?
Yeah.
So you would pick the Cavs or the Pistons over the Knicks?
I don't know. It's tough to say, but
Knicks been look like a well-oiled machine in that East. I ain't gonna lie.
They have. I mean, this is probably their better chance. I said that last year that was their best chance to make it, but I think they do have a solid chance. It's not as easy as the Pacers, in my opinion. They should have beat the Pacers.
Root for the Cavs. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Because Detroit too flawed as a team, bro. In terms of individual talent, all that playing hard shit is cool, but it's like, goddamn, bro.
Yeah.
The way they lost that lead last night, it was just like, bro, they just don't have enough dudes that's good enough to score in. So that's what But with the Knicks, it's like if you cut Jalen Brunson water off, it gets very ugly, and the Pistons can do that.
Yes, that's why. Yeah.
So root for the Cavs.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Anything else that we haven't covered?
Nah, that's pretty much it for me. I think we covered actually a lot of stuff. Unless you had something else.
Who's been the best player in the playoffs?
I'd probably say, I mean, Cade's been really good. Just haven't won enough. Yeah, Cade's been really good. You could say Wemby. You could say Brunson. I mean, Brunson's been pretty solid too for the most part, outside of a couple bad shooting nights. D. Mitch has been average. He's averaging 30. I think in terms of overall and everything you have to do, I probably lean Cade right now.
That's the answer. Stop it. It's the answer. Cade. Yeah. Two-way impact, points, rebounds, assists, block, steals. Cade, bro.
Yeah. And that's surprising. It's not surprising, but it's impressive. Yeah.
I think he's worked his way into Luka and Jokic category along with LeBron, where it's like you got me and some decent pieces. Yeah, we win 60 games. I think this is the most impressive of a number one display we've seen since like 01 Iverson, 07 Bron, where it's just like me and some guys. Like he's literally Cade is doing the traditional early 2000s me and some guys carry job. And I even last night I think he played great.
People may look back and be like, but Jalen Duren was an all-star. He sure ain't playing like it.
Man, what Carmelo say? Wasn't an all-star tonight.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna start. I love that crew. That's probably my favorite crew in the NBA right now. Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, and Carmelo. Vince Carter is terrible, but it's like,
yeah,
he fits. Even though it's like, bro, get your words out. But yeah, that's my favorite crew. That boy say he's an all-star. He ain't play like an all-star tonight. That was hilarious.
No, I agree with you on that. I guess I see why you probably was so frustrated or hard on Cade. Well, he was having the worst losing seasons and losing streak of all time with the Pistons just a couple of years. It's just like, really, dude?
The thing about a lot of it was too, because he still struggles with turnovers. But like when you're losing, you're inefficient, and you're turning the ball over. I don't know what you want me to say. That is literally the worst case scenario for a number 1 overall pick. We're losing. I'm turning the ball over, and I'm kind of shooting bad every night. It's like, bro, I don't know what y'all want to say.
Yeah.
He turned it around, and I respect it. And I love his mentality. I've been saying it all year. That's why I kind of want to get LeBron, KD, Steph, get their ass up out of here. Kawhi. Like, think about it. Anthony Edwards, Victor Wembanyama, Cade, SGA. Come on, man. I love them all, bro. Even Luka. They in a like that class like right behind Giannis now, so they slightly above Cade now in terms of like age groups. But
yeah,
I like all the new young stars, like how they approach the game and shit. I'm ready for the old dudes to get out. Like Jokic and Giannis and Embiid are getting to that phase now too. Go away.
You telling them to leave? I get Embiid. It's probably about Embiid probably need to retire earlier.
Giannis losing record when he was healthy. Didn't even make the playoffs. Didn't even make the play. Embiid went out sad in the second round. Jokic went out in the first round. Finito. It's over with. We gotta move. We gotta start moving faster. Like we gotta start moving faster, bro. Like once these dudes drop out the top 5, they damn near become irrelevant unless they teams are just really. Because we see it year in, year out. The top 5 players, if they're surrounded with a good team, they're the guys competing for championship. We gotta let go of the old guys, man. And I'm getting to that point with Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. They all out of here, man. They all out of there. So it's like, bye. That's just me.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. Well, this has been another episode of It's Sports Related Podcast. I'm D Noseball. That's Chris. We are gone. Yeah, I'm tired of Embiid now, bro.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind. Need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line. Any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.